Well, this weather certainly don't fit with the heat wave we have in Denmark at the moment. I would love for a bit of rain. Anywho, hello everyone and welcome back to Cozy Grove. And in the last one, we got some feathers for a ghosty captain. And we also did some other small diddle-daddlings. And yeah, it's basically just continuing on with it, really, isn't it? I might not be functioning very well right now, because we do have a massive heat wave in Denmark at the moment, so productivity in the form of speaking might start to lack after a while. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. However, we do have Jeremy over here who wants to speak to us. No, it's just because he has a new recipe for us to see. There was nothing more than that? Aw, okay. Maybe the reason I'm drawn to making jokes is because it has so much in common with what I love. Crafting. Crafting jokes. A craft maker of jokes. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Come up with the material, and you have to workshop it. Ah, I get it now. And if you get it right, you nailed it. Okay, I get it. I get it. You can speak to them, but I don't think it actually have any ramifications or anything that you can talk to them about. Sometimes they might just have some dialogue they can shoot at you, and that's about it, but it's nothing really of the important ones. It's just like, if you want to talk to them, you can. Seems like I can never quite get the last part down, though. Why do I even try? Aw, Jeremy. You're doing well. Oh, we have some limes ready to harvest. Let's harvest them right away. Because we should start grinding fruits and veggies and all that, because that's going to be quite important later. And do we actually have a... No, that's not... Do we actually have a potato? We do. Oh. That was not what I meant to do. Hold in hand, please. What? Ugh, come on. For some reason it just... It doesn't register my controller correctly, and still doesn't, and it's kind of annoying. But that's just how it is, and we're just gonna throw it at this little imp over here. You hungry, little fella? You want it? Oh, I'm so happy. Here you go. Wait, what? What is that? Slow down your pace and send more snail mail. Wait, what? I've never gotten one of those before, have I? Or is it a special postal body thing that's going on right now? Is it a Patrick something? Important quest? I don't know. Hey there, Stamp Champ. I'm glad you stopped by. Have you noticed any imps running around with a bubble over their heads? Oh, so it is a Patrick event, and we just already kind of foreshadowed it. Okay. Okay. Yes, I've seen them. I just fed one. I applaud your observation. Those are hungry imps. They are crying out for something to eat. But imps can be very picky. They will only eat a specific item they are craving. If you feed it to them, they will happily give you something in return. I mentioned this because one of those hungry imps made off with a letter of mine. I was hoping you could get it back for me. Well, I already have it. So, would you like me to tell you the secret about feeding hungry imps? We already kind of got that one down. I'm sorry if you can hear some dogs in the background. Seemingly the neighbor dog's out right now. But they should also they should be allowed to go out in the shade in this weather. Oh my. Like, in this kind of weather, you just have to be observant of your pets and such, because it's just unbearable, and basically dogs have a harder time acclimate to the heat than cats do, so you really have to water, quote unquote, water them, give them a lot of water, give them a lot of shade and stuff like that when it's a really hot environment. Learn by doing, eh? That's a good philosophy. Still, let me know if you change your mind and want to help. Come back when you've gotten a letter. Come back when you have gotten my letter back from that hungry imp. Well, I already got it. I was also very confused by that. So I'm assuming I did this event on my own playthrough a long time ago. So I just hardly remembered it. And we have a potato over the head. Oh yeah, that's because we hold it in hand, that's right. Hey, you found my letter. I bet that hungry imp was pleased that you fed them. Did it give you anything else in return? I bet that hungry imp... Oh yeah, that's what he said. Well, technically it can give you imp essence, but in this case it gave us a letter. Ah. It must have made them very happy if they dropped an essence. Hungry imps often drop essence in appreciation. It's handy for crafting food and other useful things. Yes, and we can't craft food yet because we don't have that bear yet. Well, I hope that was helpful. Talk to you later. Alrighty then. So that was the thing that we could do with Pact last time with the hungry imps, but I just think we just ran out of time to do it, because it always takes a bit extra to edit these kind of episodes, especially in this weather. Anyway, cheerio, scout about town. No word from the main chapter yet, but I found an old story about Cozy Grove in the library. There used to be a town there, but it died out decades ago. So there may be a dozen of ghosts on that island. If you help them all, you will shoot straight past second degree and graduate to the inner circle of the Spirit Scouts. Very few people have ever accomplished that. I'm sure you will look back on this as a huge opportunity and honor someday. If you survive. Which I'm sure you will. 100% sure. Yep, Scoutmaster Blake. He doesn't feel with confidence in any way. Let's see here. Oh, we got a lamp! Awesome! So you managed to feed your spirit animal. You got a kind heart. A little tip. The happier the animal, the more essence it produces. Make sure it's in a well-lit area and surrounded with stuff it likes. Charlotte. Well, that was nice to her to give us a little torch. So let's actually go place that, because torches have an immense good effect in this game. And I didn't know this until very late in my playthrough, and I wish I had known it before. Oh yeah, I've already placed a light. What am I talking about? I already placed one. But it's just when you only realize that very late in your playthrough that you can just basically place lights everywhere, and it's just gonna help you out so much. So you can see here now you can actually plant the plants. Have we delivered these flowers to... Yeah, we have. Okay. Just needed to be sure that we didn't have to go to the captain and have them identified. Because I'm one of those kind of people, also in Breath of the Wild. I need everything checked, and yeah. It's a pain in the butt. I think I'm the one of the few who actually completed Oh, now I'm starting to brain fart. That's not good. One of the few who completed. Why didn't it sell? Hello? Hello? The Kokiri quest. So that's interesting. I select these. We don't need these yet. Wait, are they new? No, they're not. Is this one new? No. No. We need the other items. We don't really need this decor. There we go. I think we're good there. And then we'll just remove... Come on. Why is my controller so spastic? At least it's definitely not a... Wait. Hello? Why do I still have the flowers? It didn't sell. Controller, I would appreciate if you actually work. Just come on. You can function. Cause I need the space in my inventory. Come on. Yes. And then we go sell, right? There we go. Why didn't it do that before? That's so annoying. We need 5. We need 5 spirit locks. How many do we have? We have 7, so we can actually progress in the main story of expanding the island. And oh yeah, we need a silver shovel for that one, so we can't do that yet. So let's expand. Oh wait, does the captain need to speak to us today? Or he's just walking around in his own merry weather day? It also stopped raining in the game. Doesn't seem... No, he doesn't need us today. Alright then. Oh, but I think there was a new shell over here, technically. Technically a shell, even though it's a coral. And there's one more here. And one more here. Are any of them new? Hey ho there, sailor. No, I haven't mentioned it, but it's true. I like to cut your jib. Your mission stay sail, however, needs a bit of work if you ask me. But don't feel bad. We all need a bit of work somewhere. Don't we? Did he just say our... Oh, we can't do that yet! Oh man, he's the museum... He's our Blathers. He's our museum curator, but... Oh, that's why we can't do anything yet. It's because we haven't gotten to that point where he trusts us enough to be able to use his services. That's also a thing you have to keep in mind. You have to be in a certain level of friendship with them before you can actually get their services, which is kind of annoying. However, that means we can just go back to Flamey and feed him some logs. There we go. Yeah, I know there's one more in my bag. There you go. I'm getting hungrier for more spirit wood each time you feed me. And I'm probably changing voice every time you feed me as well. And that spirit wood is growing harder to find. How can it be, when there's still so many needy shadows hidden in Cozy Grove? You can feel at least 13 I can feel at least 13 more lost souls waiting to be helped. Wait, I see someone standing in the forest. Or am I mistaken? Perhaps it's just an oddly shaped tree. An oddly shaped tree, they say. I see. Oh, a little birdie is hungry and they want root vegetables, I think that is. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. I want to burn something. And since potatoes are probably the easiest vegetables to get, I'm just gonna burn these. Because our little birdie is so hungry. He's such a cutie though. Let's feed you up, little fella. Yes, hello. You're such a happy little go bird. That's so nice. And we got 3 bird essence. That's really nice. Lovely. And also, now that I think about it, can we put some stuff in our inventory so we don't constantly run around with it? Let's put all the pieces here. Put those roasted vegetables also in there. The eggs, the fruits. Because for now I'm just like to keep them as that is. Oh, we don't have that much space in our inventory. That's okay. Oh, Charlotte wants to speak to us now. Well, you have to wait for a second or two. Because we definitely need to go up here and say hello. Oh, maybe it's because we advanced and now they all want to speak to us. Like, oh yeah, by the way, now that they're a new person at tower, we actually want to speak to you. How are you doing? Oh, hello. Francesca Duclos. Who dares? Who dares disturb the forest? Sorry, I was just trying to be sociable. Oh, sociable? If you're trying to be sociable, then you must be alive. How wonderful. I thought you were one of those... I thought you were just an imp, back to torment me as usual. It's been a while since I've had a living, breathing creature in these woods. For decades, it's just been me and my fellow trees. Can they talk like you? So are you a tree also? You're not a tree, you're the bear. Nah. Can I talk like you can? Is it gonna be one of those creepy forests, you know? Oh yes. They are just full of thoughts and opinions. Emerson, Carson, Cacao, and Theo. Thoro? What is the last name? Thorio. I'm just thinking 4. We shorten it to 4. It's gonna be much easier. It's 4. So Cacao and Thor. Say hello to our guest. Well, that's a silence that's worth anything. But the interesting thing about... I grew up near a forest, so that's a thing I've noticed a lot. I don't know if other people have. But you walk in the forest and the gentle way when they make the branches and leaves rustle, sometimes it just sounds like you hear voices. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time really fascinating. Like, it makes certain sounds. It's just what sounds you get used to when you know it. But if you don't know that leaves and branches and hollowed out trees can make certain noises in wind, that can be rather creepy. They must be feeling shy. Of course, I'm a little different from your typical tree. I'm sure you have noticed. It's my embarrassing lack of leaves. Well, you have to. The imps plucked them off me years ago and shattered them across the island. Would you mind finding my leaves for me? Well, sure. So we need to go around and find some leaves. That should not be that hard. Let's hope. Also, a worth of mention is also that it's not always you're going to get a main story kind of mission from them. Sometimes it's just a daily limited thing that you just have to do kind of thing. You can choose to do if you want. It doesn't have any real effect on the story or whatsoever. It doesn't increase your friendship either, so just do bear that in mind when you play each day. You might not progress in the story as much as you want to. It is daily gated. You can only do so much each day. But if you're one who just like to play the same game each day and you just like to do a little bit and then go away from it, I think it's a good game. And it kind of like the typical old-fashioned, what they're called, app games. Let's just say app games. It's like typical old app games. That's just like you go there each day, you finish off your little mission, and then or your little what you can do within the time frame and time limit, and then it's it for today. This game is not particularly time limited, but it's just there's only so much you can do on a daily basis, because when they have no more for you to do, you basically just can go around collecting root vegetables and something like that until your inventory is like bursting out. However, where is the next leaf? Oh, tarp. Okay, so we just need to go over here then. There's only one place with tarp. Tarp is kind of this plastic kind of thing. Which apparently confused one of my friends who's also playing this game, because English is our second language, and we both basically grew up... Oh, it's right there! It's right there! We both grew up speaking a lot of English. I grew up in a household where English was just a second language, so... just come natural to me to speak English, but it's not all the time you get the right words in, and yeah, also being mildly dyslexic, sometimes reading can also be hard, but I actually find it harder to read in Danish than in English, which is kind of funny. However, where should the not big piece of driftwood? That must be on the beach as well then. Because it would be weird if driftwood was up here in the forest example-wise, because yeah, driftwood is not in the forest. It's just fallen trees and branches and stuff like that. Driftwood is when it's been in water for very long. It might even be waterlogged, perhaps. So the question is where they be. Let's see. Driftwood. Well, there is a lot of driftwood right here. But it was one big piece of driftwood, wasn't it? Oh, it's right there, so where's... Oh, that's a big log of wood. Yeah, I can see what you mean with that big... It looks like a tree that's just fallen into the seawater and then washed up at some point. That's interesting. Really is. That's cool. It looks like a piece of wood you were actually put in your aquarium and something like that. So interesting. Aha! Those are the leaves I was looking for. Thank you. I can't seem to reattach them though. I can't even find the branches where they came from. How strange. Wordsworth, Frost. Any thoughts on the matter? Silence. Ah, typical. Most of the time these trees won't stop rustling. But as soon as I need their opinion, then silence is golden. I like her. I like Francesca. I find her really cute. Look, she's just a little wooden bear. Like, oh... I can't remember if anyone have had such toys, but just little wooden figures of animals and such. I had little wooden animals as well at some point. Oh, I need a spirit energy for that, so we can't get those yet. But just those minor, you can basically carve yourself figures. And this is what it reminds me of, and it makes me really happy. Just makes me... This game in particular just makes me happy. I haven't bumped into something massively disturbing or anything in this game so far. Maybe a big quarrel between some of the villagers, but that's about it. Or unsettled business between them. However, with meeting Francesca, who is already ready again, because we have already upgraded so much now, I think... I don't know. What's that? There's something hopping back here. Oh, that's the scout page Charlotte wants, probably. You know what? Then we'll take Charlotte's here, because I'm pretty sure that we just picked up what she needed. So let's go here. Can I help you with something? Well, you're on your way to become a completely oriented scout. I hear you have been helping the other ghosts on the island. That sounds like something Lewis would say in Stardew Valley. I hear you have been helping out the villagers. Here's a little prize for your kind heart. And then it's usually gold. Coins galore. Anyway. That's nice for a spirit scout to do. Hey, since you're out there searching for missing things, you haven't seen my tea mug, have you? Oh, she wants a tea mug and pastries. But she usually wants the pages. Oh well, I guess we're on another little trip down memory lane for Charlotte. I really thought you wanted the pages though. Oh, I'm just confused. Oh well, let's go and look for the hammock then, and some pastries. Since we don't have a baker. We need to find them in the sandy beaches and such. Just imagine if pastries grew on trees and stuff like that, just laying around and you could eat them. I don't think I would. Oh, come on, where was it at? And the mug was near skulls tied with 2 sticks. There's one on the beach and then probably one up in the woods as well. It's buried in a dirt pile. Okay. And then a pastry near a sculpture of sand. Okay, so there should at least be a pastry down here. And there's one right there. Thank you. And then we will go back to the 2 skulls and a stake just to see if it happened to have a dirt pile. It does! I just didn't see the little axe in the sand because colors. It's near a workbench, the next pastry. That means Jeremy have just been snacking on your pastries, dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's a money pit. We love the money pits. There's another pastry there. I'm sorry, Jeremy, you're not allowed to have this tea pastry at all. Where the next one? By the post office. She's just been running around willy-nilly just throwing her pastries around. Like, I don't need this. I'll get the little spirit scout to pick them up for me. Let's see here. I'm just going to pick stuff up just willy-nilly because I know we're going to need them at some point. So it's near the post office. And it was probably behind something. So the question is where it is, because in the lack of color it can actually be quite hard to determine. I lost it by a post office. So it should be visible? This is a post office. We can agree to that, right? So the pastry should be here somewhere. Or am I completely blind? I might be completely blind, and you might be screaming, "It's right there, you dummy!" But I cannot see it. Is it in a dirt pile? No. But it was a root vegetable, and we like root vegetables. Where is it supposed to be? Is it in Francesca's area where it's already enlightened? No. What? Where? Where is it supposed to be? Are you kidding me? Where is it? Sometimes I've actually experienced them bugging out, so I have to restart the area for it to appear. But I doubt that should be a thing so early in the game. It's only when it comes later on and there are so many things that has to be generated. And there I've only been playing the game on my Switch, and the Switch is a little slow compared to the PC, which is I'm playing on right now. So where is that? He was standing on it! Patrick did not want you to have that pastry. At all. Francesca, are you standing on a pastry too? I swear. If you're going to make this confusing for me, I'll be sad. And Francesca's area is even enlightened, so it should be much easier to find the pastry. It's near a burrow. This is the burrow. And Francesca is not standing on it. Let's see. Maybe I lost it by a burrow. Yeah, this should be right here. Unless there is another hidden burrow somewhere. Do we have another burrow somewhere in the woods? I don't think there usually is. But there's one right there I can see. It was not that one. Oh, there it is! There it is. So it was the burrow without eyes. These are very hidden in the forest area, usually in the unclaimed areas, so I would not have thought about that. I was about to go like, okay, let's ask Charlotte for help. But nah, we're good. It's so nice to see my mug again. I think I lost it yesterday. Given my ghostly condition, it's hard for me to be sure. A ghost existence is a little confusing, you see. Our sense of here and now is all mixed up with our memories of our past lives. Objects from the past tend to appear and disappear as we think about them. So, this here, it might be my old ranger's mark. Or it might be a memory of a mark, made solid by the energy from the beyond. Either way, the tea's hot and tasty. Oh, I could actually go for a cup of tea right now. That would be lovely. Did we get another... We did get another torch! Lovely! We'll just place that right away. We'll just place that right away. Is the controls started bugging up again? I swear. I hate when the controls do this to me. There we go. So now we have two claw-handed lights, and we have almost a completely light camp area, which is cool. Let me just see here. I know we can upgrade our tent, but what we need to upgrade it, we need 5,000. Okay. That's probably something we're going to aim for in the next episodes, and I also think we're going to be ending off here. So until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.